Well, hey there, YouTube. Bit of a different situation going on at the moment. Going for a walk. I was hoping to do this video in my car while I was driving earlier, but A, that's illegal. B, it didn't work out because I was driving and I had to concentrate on driving. I wanted to start a bit of a conversation on be a better customer for your mechanic. Not necessarily better, unless you're guilty of all these things, and then you'll be a better customer. Just ways to help your mechanic out. So first of all, this is a big one. Bringing your car in for a service or some repairs, especially if it's interior repairs. Don't have a filthy car, please. Fair enough, you might be comfortable driving around in it every day, but we aren't. One example that comes into mind is ages ago I had a car that I was doing a wheel alignment on. Had to road test it before the alignment to see how it drove. Obviously I road tested it afterwards. And this particular customer had a leaking liquid foundation, I think that's what it was, bottle, just sitting in one of the cup holders. There was makeup smeared all over the interior. There were dirty used tissues stuffed in the door handles. It's just not good. Like I say, fair enough, you might be comfortable driving around in that because it's all yours anyway, but not us. We don't like that. Second one, don't just bring your car in for a service every 6 months or 10,000 Ks and then that's all you do. Fair enough, you'll keep the engine running alright in terms of it's not going to wear out prematurely, but there are so many other components in a car that need attention. Just spend some money. If we give you a safety list, at the very least do the safety items like brakes and shit. Don't be that guy that gets your car serviced, only does the oil change. We tell you about your brakes are low and they're going to need replacing, and then you have to come back early because your brakes are metal to metal and they're grinding and you can't brake properly, and you don't be that guy. That'll cost you more in the long run anyway, so spend a little bit of money. I know sometimes it can seem like mechanics are just trying to get money out of you. At the end of the day, we're just trying to keep you safe in your car. Next order of business, don't be that guy that does a little bit of research or has mechanic friends. My friend's a mechanic. They're not, they never are. And gets a safety inspection from us and then just takes your car over there. I guarantee you he'll do a shit job. Something else that goes hand in hand with that, usually, almost all the time. You do your own research on what your problem is. Even if you have the right fault for your problem, I can guarantee, let's say you found it on a forum somewhere, whoever posted the answer that you think it is, and it is that, but whoever posted that and you read it and you're like, oh, that's what it is. I can guarantee you, well, they don't explain what the labor involved is. Don't be the guy that's like, oh, but I went on the internet and I found this and all you need to do was that. It's like a 20-minute job. No, it's not. It's like a 2-3 hour job. If you can get it done in 20 minutes, you should come work for us. If your mechanic gives you advice on something, take the advice. Sorry, it's getting a bit dark here. Take the advice. 100% of the time, it'll work out in your favor. I guarantee it. Real world example for you. At my old workshop, we had a customer with a turbo Mazda 3 or 6 or something, I don't know. Fancy thing, 6-speed manual. He came in needing a clutch, right? So he fit the clutch, which was an asshole to begin with because of the gearbox, because it was a 6-speed manual and it was turbo. It might have been all-wheel drive, I think. Don't remember exactly, but we do that. It comes back a week later and needed a clutch again. So we're like, well, shit, something's wrong with this clutch. We'll see if we can get it warranted or whatever. We pull the clutch out, right? This is a week of driving, by the way. Half the friction material is welded to the flywheel. We told him it's a brand new clutch. Take it easy. One thing I always like to say when you got a new clutch, treat it like a new girlfriend. Be gentle with it. Let it bed in, break in, then you can do some burnouts. Now, to be fair, this guy couldn't drive a manual to save his life to begin with, so it doesn't help, but he ended up threatening the company with like ACCC and all that crap. He got shagged just because he doesn't listen to us. Listen to your mechanic. They know how your car works better than you do. Alrighty, back at home. I'm in my car. There's more light. Probably more light inside, but I've got to move my car anyway. So, fitting your own parts. You can supply your own parts. Sometimes they'll fit and it'll be fine. Usually they won't fit, or they will fit and then they'll stop working. If they don't work or don't fit or stop working, first of all, we can't warranty that. Secondly, if it doesn't work, don't get shitty with us. It's not our fault. You supplied the part. That's all there is to it. It ain't our fault. Okay, now for a bonus one. If your car has lock nuts on it, it'd be stellar if you could put the lock nut key somewhere we can easily find it. It's nothing worse than having to go through someone's glove box or the center console or the boot, awkwardly looking at everything you've got hidden in there just to find something we need to do a job. I personally have found some interesting objects in a glove box or in a boot trying to find a lock nut key, and it's not the kind of thing you want other people to know that you've got. It's not always the case, but you know, it does happen. But that's one of the really big ones as well. If you can put your lock nut key somewhere we can find it when we get in the car to service it, that's like, we love that shit. That's like a really good thing to do. Get into the habit of doing that. We're going to love you. And with that, that's all we've got time for, because I need to go move my car. I need to go pee. And then I think dinner's going to be ready soon. So I'm going to get on with doing that stuff. I'll see you later.